Introduction. Welcome to Maximum Productivity. Hey there, friend. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Like you're constantly juggling too many balls, and one, or maybe five, are about to drop? Do days blur into a frantic mess of unfinished tasks, leaving you drained and wondering where the time went? If that sounds familiar, you're absolutely in the right place. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get bogged down. Emails flood our inboxes, deadlines loom, and our minds race with a never-ending to-do list. We want to be productive, to achieve our goals, to live a more fulfilling life, but it feels like an impossible feat. That's why I wrote Achieve Maximum Productivity, the ultimate guide to getting things done. This isn't just another self-help book filled with vague advice. This is a practical, step-by-step roadmap to take control of your life, your time, and your energy. Think of this book as your personal productivity coach, whispering practical tips and proven strategies in your ear. I will help you build a powerful system that allows you to not only manage your current responsibilities, but also create the space to pursue your passions, nurture your relationships, and truly thrive. We are not striving for mere busyness. We are striving for effective productivity, the kind of productivity that allows you to accomplish more of what matters most with less stress and greater ease. What will you get from this book? Clarity. We'll learn to identify what truly matters and prioritize our actions accordingly. No more wasting time on tasks that don't move the needle. Focus. We'll master techniques to eliminate distractions and stay laser-focused on the task at hand. Imagine the satisfaction of completing one thing before moving on to the next. Control. We will build a system to capture, organize, and manage all your thoughts, ideas, and commitments. No more mental clutter weighing you down. Peace of mind. We will create a sense of calm and control, knowing that everything is organized and you're making progress every single day. More time. Of course, better productivity means more time. More time for your family, your hobbies, your personal growth, and simply relaxing and enjoying life. Less stress. By taking control of your workload, you can eliminate the stress that is causing you to burn out. Better relationship. When you manage your time well, you will be able to provide enough time for your family and friends. The strategies in this book are designed to be easily understood and implemented, regardless of your current level of productivity. We're not talking about complicated software or requiring you to overhaul your entire life overnight, just small, consistent changes that add up to big results. So are you ready to ditch the overwhelm, embrace a life of clarity and focus, and achieve maximum productivity? Let's get started. This book is your guide, and I'm thrilled to be on this journey with you. Let's unlock your potential, one actionable step at a time. All right, friend, buckle up, because you're about to embark on an incredible journey, the journey to your productive life. Forget everything you think you know about productivity being just about endless to-do lists and feeling stressed. This isn't about becoming a robot. This is about freedom, control, and finally having the time and energy to focus on what truly matters. Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed? Like you're constantly chasing your tail and never quite catching up? Do you dream of having more time for your hobbies, your loved ones, and yourself? You are absolutely not alone. This feeling is rampant in today's fast-paced world. But guess what? There's a solution, and that solution starts right here, right now. This book isn't just about productivity hacks. It's about a whole new way of thinking, a new way of approaching your day, your week, your life. We're going to explore how to get crystal clear on what you truly want, how to organize your thoughts and tasks, and how to eliminate the distractions that are constantly pulling you off course. We'll learn to delegate effectively, manage interruptions like a pro, and master the art of saying no without guilt. Think of it this way. Productivity isn't just about doing more. It's about doing the right things more effectively. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about maximizing your efforts on high-impact activities that bring you closer to your goals. It's about creating a life that feels balanced, fulfilling, and truly yours. Imagine having the mental space to be truly present with your family, the free time to pursue your passions, and the energy to tackle your biggest dreams. That's the power of productivity. This journey might require some initial effort, some restructuring of your habits, and a willingness to embrace new strategies. Believe me, it's all worth it. The rewards, a less stressful, more fulfilling, and ultimately more productive life, are immeasurable. So, are you ready to take control? Are you ready to unleash your potential and create a life you truly love? Let's get started. Get ready to transform your life from overwhelming to awe-inspiring. The power is in your hands. Let's get productive. All right, champions, buckle up because we're about to blast off into Chapter 2, The Power of Clarity, Knowing What You Want. Listen, you can have the fanciest rocket ship, the best to-do list app, but if you don't know where you're going, you're just burning fuel and going nowhere fast. Productivity without a destination is just frantic activity. This chapter is all about finding your true north. It's about figuring out what really matters to you. Not what your boss wants, not what your family thinks, but you. What genuinely makes your heart sing? What kind of life sets your soul on fire? Think of it like this. Imagine you're ordering food online. Do you just click on random items and hope for the best? No. You browse the menu, you see what you like, and you choose. That's what we're doing here. We're creating your menu for your life. Why is clarity so crucial? Because it gives you power. When you know what you want, you can make better decisions. Every choice becomes easier when you know if it aligns with your goals. Suddenly saying no to distractions becomes a victory, not a sacrifice. Stay motivated. When the going gets tough, and it will get tough, remembering why you're doing something fuels you to push through. Experience more fulfillment. Chasing things you think you should want is a recipe for emptiness. Pursuing your genuine passions brings lasting joy. Let's get clarity. Grab a pen and paper, yes, good old-fashioned paper, and let's do this. No more drifting, no more guessing. It's time to define your future. Exercise 1. Values check-in. What are your core values? Think about the things that are most important to you in life. Is it honesty, creativity, family, adventure? Write down 3 to 5 values that resonate deeply. These are your guiding stars. Exercise 2. Imagine your ideal day. Close your eyes and imagine your perfect day years from now. Where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? What do you feel? Be as vivid as possible. Don't worry about the how right now, just the what. Write down all details. Exercise 3. The If I Had No Fear game. If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? What dream have you been putting off because you're scared? Write it down. That's where your passion lies. Don't just read this. Do the exercises. Your future self will thank you. The power of clarity is waiting to be unleashed. Go get it! All right, champion. Let's get those ideas out of your head and onto paper. You're taking a huge step towards ultimate productivity, and I'm thrilled to be right here with you. Chapter 3. The Capture Process, Emptying Your Head. Listen, your brain is an amazing thing. It's built for thinking, for creating, for dreaming, but it's terrible at remembering everything. Trying to mentally juggle a million tasks and ideas? That's a recipe for stress and overwhelm. That's where the capture process comes in. Think of it like this. Your brain is a super powerful computer, but it's running too many programs at once. We're going to shut them down temporarily, save all the important files, and then reboot it for optimal performance. This chapter is all about getting everything, every little open loop, out of your head and into a trusted system. What's an open loop? It's anything taking up mental space. A bill to pay, a grocery item to buy, a project idea, a worry about a friend, anything. How do we do it? Simple. 1. Choose your weapon: notebook, app, voice recorder, doesn't matter. Pick a system you'll actually use. Make it easily accessible, always available. 2. Brain dump time. Set a timer for 15 to 20 minutes and write everything. Don't judge, don't organize, just spew it all out. What's on your mind? What are you putting off? What do you want to do? Get it all down. 3. Location, location, location. Parked car? Use your voice recorder to capture "gotta call the dentist," waiting in line. Jot down "research new blender" in your notebook. Your capture tool needs to be everywhere you are. Example. Imagine Tom. He's been feeling stressed. He is in pressure of multiple things that are going on in his life. After reading Chapter 3, he decided to do the brain dump. Tom took a notebook and a pen and set a timer for 20 minutes. He wrote, "Pay electricity bill. Call mom. Research new gym. Finish report for boss. Buy birthday gift for Tina. Fix leaky faucet. Check tire pressure on car. Why is this SO important? Because when those tasks are swirling around in your head, they're sucking up your energy and focus. Once they're written down, you're free. You've offloaded the burden of remembering and can now focus on actually doing. This is the foundation. Trust me, master this, and you're already well on your way to a productive life. Chapter 4. Processing your stuff, from chaos to order. All right, champion, you've captured everything swirling in your mind. Congratulations. But simply collecting isn't enough. Now we need to turn that chaotic pile into a streamlined system. Think of it like this. You've gathered all the ingredients for a delicious meal. Now we're going to cook. This is where the magic happens. The core questions. For every piece of information you've captured, that scribbled note, that saved email, that brilliant idea, you need to ask yourself these 3 golden questions. 1. What is IT? Be specific. Don't just write Project X. Refine it to Project X, research potential vendors. The more precise, the better. 2. Is it actionable? Can you do something about it? Yes or no? Boom. If no, it's either trash, delete it, recycle it, let it go. Reference. File it away somewhere safe for future use. Think of it as your personal library. Someday/maybe, things you might want to do in the future, but aren't committed to right now. Keep this list separate. 3. If yes, what's the next action? 1. Single, visible action. This is the most important part. What's the very next thing you need to do to move this forward? Not complete the report, but email Bob requesting data for report. The 2-minute rule. Seize the moment. Okay, action taker, listen up. If the next action takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. Send that email, make that quick phone call, pay that bill, get it done. Clear it from your list. These small victories add up to huge momentum. For instance, if you are waiting for a print the physical copy of the necessary documents. Delegation. Power up by letting go. Is the task something someone else could do just as well or even better than you? Then delegate it. Be clear about what you want. Set a deadline, and then trust the person you've delegated to. This frees up your time and energy to focus on what only you can do. For example, if you have a team member who is excellent at social media engagement, delegate the task of responding to customer inquiries on social media platforms. Deferring tasks, scheduling for success. Not everything can be done right now. That's okay. If the next action requires more than 2 minutes and can't be delegated, defer it. Schedule it in your calendar. Put it on your next actions list, categorized appropriately: work, home, errands, etc. The key is to make a conscious decision about when you will do it. Don't just let it float around in your head, causing stress and anxiety. Chapter 5. Organizing your actions. The right tool for the right job. All right, champions. You've captured everything, processed it all, and now it's time to organize. Think of it like building the shelves for all that amazing stuff you've collected. We're not just piling things up anymore, we're creating a system. This isn't another boring lecture on organization. This is about finding your system, the one that clicks with your brain and makes you excited to take action. Projects, huge undertakings, get broken down into smaller, manageable steps. Write a novel becomes brainstorm chapter ideas, outline chapter 1, etc. Think of a project like a destination. You need the right route with the right tools to get there. Contexts. Where can you do this task? At the computer, at the grocery store, on the phone. This lets you grab tasks based on your location and the resources you have available. No more staring blankly at your list because you can't do it now. Waiting for. Who are you waiting on? Make a list. Email John about the contract. Hear back from the plumber. Get it out of your head and onto paper or screen. Then, schedule a follow-up. Tools. Glorious tools. Are you a paper and pen person, a digital devotee? It doesn't matter. Use what works for you. Physical. Notebooks, planners, whiteboards, sticky notes. Classic, tactile, and reliable. Digital. Task management apps. Trello, Asana, Todoist. Calendars, note-taking apps, Evernote, OneNote. Powerful, flexible, and accessible anywhere. Let's say Mike has a project to plan a vacation. Projects, plan a vacation. Contexts, at computer, research flights. At home, pack suitcase. On the phone, book hotel. Waiting for Jenny to confirm vacation dates. The key takeaway: find what aligns with your workflow and choose tools that you enjoy using. Experiment, adapt, tweak your system until it feels right. Remember, this is about you taking control and creating a more focused and inspired you. Chapter 6. Reviewing your system, staying on track. All right, champions, you've built this awesome productivity machine. But like any machine, it needs regular maintenance, right? This is where reviewing your system comes in. Think of it as a pit stop, a checkup, a chance to fine-tune everything so you're running at peak performance. Why review? Because life happens. Priorities shift. New opportunities appear. Unexpected challenges arise. Without regular reviews, your system can become outdated, cluttered, and ultimately ineffective. A weekly review isn't a chore. It's your secret weapon against overwhelm and a guaranteed path to consistent progress. The weekly review, your power hour. Set aside a specific time each week. Seriously, block it in your calendar like a crucial meeting to review everything. This isn't optional. It's an investment in your future success. Think of it as scheduling your personal time with you. Do not take phone call during this time. What do you review? Everything! Your lists. Go through each project list, next action list, waiting for list. Mark off completed items, add new ones, and adjust deadlines where needed. Is anything stalling? Is something no longer relevant? Get it off your list. Your calendar. Scan your upcoming appointments, deadlines, and commitments. Are you prepared for everything? Any prep work needed? Your inbox. Zero it out. Process every email, document, and note. Don't leave anything lingering. You have to stay top of the game. Your goals. Are your action steps taking you closer to the desired outcomes? Example, let's say Tom has a planned vacation project. During his review, he sees research flights on his next action list. He realizes prices have gone up. He updates the action to check alternative dates/airlines and adds a reminder to check prices again next week. Quick checks, daily tune-ups. Besides the weekly review, do mini reviews daily. These only take a few minutes. Look at your schedule for the days and find time for focus work. Decide what on your list is the most important in the present. What actions you can perform in order of priority. Doing this keeps you away from things that are not important. Remember, your system is a living, breathing thing. Regular reviews are how you keep it sharp, focused, and working for you. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Now go forth and review. Your productivity engine is waiting to be unleashed. Chapter 7. Choosing your actions, focus, and prioritization. All right, champions, you've got a system humming, tasks organized, and a clear view. But now comes the real test. Deciding what to tackle right now. No more blank stares at that mountain of to-dos. Let's climb this thing one step at a time. Think of your day as a toolbox. You wouldn't use a wrench to hammer a nail, would you? Similarly, not every action is right for every moment. We need to match the tool action to the job, time, energy, context. First, consider your context. Are you at your desk, out and about, waiting for a bus? Match your tasks to your environment. At desk might have write report, while waiting could include brainstorm blog post ideas. Next, check your available time. Got 5 minutes? Knock out a quick email. Have an hour? Dive into that project. Short bursts are powerful. Then, tap into your energy levels. Are you bursting with energy? Attack that challenging task. Feeling drained? Handle some easy wins to boost morale. Finally, priority. This is the king. Use a simple system. A, B, C. A is critical. B is important. C is nice to do. Focus on the A's first, the B's second. Example, Ben has these tasks. A, submit expense report, due today. B, call client. C, clean desk. Guess what Ben's working on first? You got it, that expense report. Don't overthink it. A quick assessment helps you spend less time deciding and more time doing. Prioritization is about making informed choices, not creating paralysis. Now go out there and conquer. Chapter 8. The Power of Delegation, Unleashing Your Potential. Hey there, go-getter. Ready to crank up your productivity to 11? Then listen up. We're diving into the awesome power of delegation. Think about it. You're a rock star, a leader, a force of nature, but even superheroes need a sidekick. Trying to do everything yourself is a surefire way to burn out, lose focus, and end up achieving less, not more. Delegation isn't about being lazy. It's about being smart. It's about recognizing that your time and energy are your most valuable assets, and strategically investing them where you bring the most value. First, identify what to delegate. Look at your to-do list. Be brutally honest. What are the tasks that you don't enjoy doing? Someone else could do just as well, or even better. Are taking up too much of your time for the return? Maybe it's scheduling appointments, managing social media, or handling customer inquiries. Example, John, a small business owner, always hated creating social media posts. This took a lot of time. After understanding delegation, John understood that he can hire a virtual assistant to do this. He hired a talented assistant. John realized he could focus more on actually growing his business. Finding the right person. Delegation isn't just about offloading tasks, it's about finding the right person for the job. Consider their skills and experience. Do they have the right skill set for the job? Their availability and workload. Do they have the capacity to take on more work? Clear communication is key. Don't just dump a task on someone's lap and hope for the best. Be crystal clear about what needs to be done, the expected outcome, the deadline, and be available to answer questions. Follow up is your friend. Delegation isn't delegate and forget. Check in regularly to see how things are progressing. Provide support and guidance if needed. Remember, delegate but verify. Be sure to ask for updates and check if there is any roadblock so that you can assist team to remove any problem. Imagine your potential when you're freed from the tasks that drain your energy. You can focus on what truly matters, your vision, your passions, your strategic goals. Now, go out there and delegate like a boss. All right, champions. Ready to conquer those pesky interruptions and reclaim your focus? Let's dive into Chapter 9, Managing Interruptions. Staying focused in a distracted world. Seriously, think about it. How much time do you lose every single day because of dings, buzzes, and pokes? It's ridiculous. The modern world is designed to steal your attention, piece by piece. But guess what? You control your attention. We're going to learn how today. First, you need to recognize the enemy. Interruptions come in many forms. Emails popping up, notifications screeching for your attention, that coworker who just has to share every detail of their weekend, meetings that should have been emails, and chat apps pinging constantly. They're all thieves, stealing your focus and derailing your productivity. So what's the battle plan? 1. Set boundaries. Think of yourself as a VIP, very important person, which you are. VIPs have boundaries. Tell your colleagues you're working on a deadline and can't be disturbed unless it's urgent. Literally say it. Use that powerful voice of yours. Example, tell John, "Hey John, I'm heads down on this report until lunchtime. Can we chat later unless it's a fire?" Clear and direct. 2. Time blocking is your superpower. Schedule dedicated focus time. Put it in your calendar, treat it like a meeting with your CEO, that's you, and guard it fiercely. Turn off notifications, close your door, figuratively or literally, and unleash your focus. Example, every morning from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., block that time for writing high-impact reports. If nothing else works, notify family and friends not to disturbing during that time. 3. Notification ninja. Mute those notifications. Seriously. Every ding steals your attention and pulls you out of your flow. You don't need to know every single thing every single second. Schedule times to check email and chat apps, instead of letting them control you. Example, turn off all push notifications on your phone and computer, except for truly critical ones, like emergency calls from family. 4. The meeting makeover. Question every meeting. Ask yourself if it's truly necessary, if you need to attend, and if it can be shorter. Suggest alternatives like a quick phone call or an email update. Example, instead of a full-hour meeting reviewing Project X update, suggest sending out the report and asking for any questions be forwarded to a designated person. 5. Dedicated focus zone. Find a place where you can concentrate. Maybe it's a quiet corner of your office, a library, or even your home office. Make it your sanctuary. Listen, this isn't about becoming a hermit. It's about taking control of your time and attention so you can do your best work. Experiment with these strategies, find what works best for you, and don't be afraid to adjust. Now get out there and focus. You got this. Chapter 10. The Art of Saying No, Protecting Your Time and Energy. Alright, champ. Let's talk about a superpower you might not even know you possess. The power of no. Seriously. It's like having a personal force field protecting your precious time and energy. Think of it as your productivity shield, blasting away distractions and obligations that don't light you up. Listen, being a yes person might feel good in the short term, like you're being helpful and awesome. But constantly saying yes when you really want to say no is a huge energy drain. It leads to overwhelm, burnout, and resentment. Is that the rockstar life we're aiming for? Absolutely not. Saying no isn't about being selfish. It's about being respectful. Respectful of your time, your energy, and your priorities. It's about aligning your actions with your goals. A half-hearted yes is often worse than a polite no. Here's the truth. You can't be everything to everyone. And trying to be will only leave you exhausted and underperforming on the things that truly matter. So how do you wield this no power gracefully? Pause and reflect. Before immediately agreeing to anything, take a breath. Ask yourself, does this align with my goals? Do I genuinely have the time and energy for this? Will this energize me or drain me? The polite decline. You don't need a lengthy explanation. Short and sweet is key. Try saying, "Thanks for thinking of me, but I'm already committed." Or, "I appreciate the offer, but I'm focusing on other priorities right now." Suggest an alternative. If you genuinely want to help but can't take on the task, point them to someone who can. "I can't take this on right now, but maybe name would be a good fit." Be firm but kind. Don't leave room for negotiation if you've made your decision. Be clear and direct. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Practice saying no gets easier with time. Start small, build your confidence, and soon you'll be wielding your no power like a Jedi Master. Example time. Let's say your neighbor Bill asks you to help him mow his lawn every Saturday. You want to focus on your new online course. Instead of a resentful yes, make it a powerful no. "Bill, I really appreciate you thinking of me, but I am busy with an online course during the weekends. I won't be able to help you with the lawn mowing." See? Simple, honest, and respects your time and focus. Protect your time, protect your energy, and remember, saying no isn't impolite. It's self-care. Now go out there and wield that no power with confidence. You got this. All right, champions, let's dive headfirst into a productivity supercharger, batching similar tasks. Forget scatterbrain mode. Forget jumping from emails to reports to phone calls like a caffeinated squirrel. That's the road to frustration, not results. Imagine this. You're baking cookies. You wouldn't mix the dough, answer a phone call, fold laundry, then come back to add the chocolate chips, right? You'd get all the ingredients out, mix, bake, and then move on. That's batching. Batching is simply grouping similar tasks together and tackling them all at once. It's about minimizing context switching, which is the mental energy it takes to shift your focus from one type of task to another. This mental gear shifting is killer for productivity. Think about emails. Don't check them every 5 minutes. Designate specific times, maybe 3 times a day, to blast through your inbox. Read, respond, delete, archive, all in one focused session. Boom. Time saved. Stress lowered. Phone calls. Gather a list of people you need to contact, find a quiet spot, and knock them all out. No dithering, no distractions, just focused communication. Errands. Instead of running to the grocery store, then the dry cleaner, then the post office on separate trips, map out an efficient route and hit them all in one go. Combine errands geographically. Less driving, more living. Other examples. Bills. Set a date for paying your bills and do them all at once. Social media can be batched too. Set an amount of time, and then leave it until the next batching session. When batching, you are limiting the distractions and helping your brain to focus and thus improve productivity. Stop task hopping and start batching. You'll be amazed at how much time and energy you free up. This is not just about getting more done, it's about creating more freedom. Chapter 12. Leveraging Technology, Tools for Productivity. All right, champion. In today's world, technology isn't just cool. It's your secret weapon for conquering your goals. Think of these tools as extensions of your brain, helping you remember, organize, and execute. Let's dive into some game changers. Task managers, your digital brain. Forget sticky notes. Task managers like Todoist, TickTick, and even Trello, if you like visuals, are amazing. They let you capture everything. Write down every task, big or small. Remember that doctor's appointment or to call friend? Put it in. Break down goals. Turn huge projects into manageable steps. Write a book becomes outline chapter 1, draft first 5 pages, etc. Set due dates. Give everything a deadline. This creates urgency and keeps you moving. Prioritize ruthlessly. Use priority flags to know what absolutely needs to get done now. Note-taking apps, your idea incubator ideas, are gold. Don't let them slip away. Evernote, OneNote, or even simpler apps like Google Keep are perfect for capturing brainstorms. When genius strikes, write it down. You'll thank yourself later. Organizing research. Keep articles, website links, and notes all in one place. Jotting down reminders. Keep to-do list for quick tasks. Calendar apps. Your time commander, Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar. These are your time-bending control panels. Block out time. Scheduling is not only for the appointment, but also important to schedule the time to start working on the task. Set reminders. You'll not just remember everything, so let application do that's your job. Color code categories. Work, personal, family. Visually separate your life to stay balanced. Communication tools. Collaboration powerhouse Slack, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, the keys to teamwork. Streamline communication. Reduce email clutter by keeping project updates in dedicated channels. Schedule meetings efficiently. Doodle poll and similar tools make finding meeting times a breeze. The key? Choose wisely. Don't get overwhelmed. Experiment. Find the tools that click with you. Just remember, technology is a tool, not a distraction. Use it mindfully and watch your productivity soar. And remember, action creates more. Action, get those apps downloaded and start building your ultimate productive environment. Chapter 13. Maintaining motivation, staying inspired on your journey. All right, champions, you've geared up, you're crushing goals, but guess what? Productivity isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And marathons are won with consistent effort, not just bursts of speed. Keeping that fire burning is key. First, let's talk reality. Stop setting yourself up for failure with ridiculous, impossible goals. Break down big goals into smaller, achievable steps. Imagine climbing a mountain. You don't stare at the peak the whole time, right? You focus on the next foothold, the next few steps. That's how you conquer it. Now, celebrate those baby steps. Finish that report? High-five yourself. Completed a challenging phone call? Do a little dance. Acknowledging your wins, no matter how small, fuels your motivation. It's like giving your brain a delicious reward, saying, hey, good job, let's do more. But listen up, this ride ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Burnout is real. To avoid crashing and burning, self-care is non-negotiable. We're talking good sleep, exercise, healthy food, and activities that genuinely recharge your batteries. Think of yourself as a high-performance machine. You need fuel and maintenance to keep running smoothly. And finally, the big one, connect with your why. Why are you doing this in the first place? What gets you excited? What impact do you want to make? When you feel your motivation flagging, revisit your why. Remembering the bigger picture reignites your passion and reminds you that your work matters. Productivity shouldn't feel like a prison sentence. Find the joy in getting things done. You are not a robot, you are doing work, and you have your reason behind it. Keep it in mind always. Chapter 14. The Mindset of a Productive Person, Habits and Attitudes. Hey everyone, let's really dive in. Productivity? It's not just about fancy apps or complicated systems. It's about how you think. It's about cultivating the powerful mindset of someone who gets things done. First, proactive thinking. Don't wait for things to happen. Productive people are action takers. See a problem? Brainstorm solutions. Don't just complain, fix it. Example, seeing your team struggles to meet a deadline? Volunteer to create a clear schedule. Next, positive self-talk. Your inner voice? Huge. Ditch the I can't. Replace it with I can learn. I can figure this out. Imagine preparing for a presentation and you get stuck. Instead of saying you are bad at presentation, say, I will practice more to deliver a great presentation. Believe in your ability to figure things out and succeed. Think about continuous learning. The world's changing fast. Productive people are always learning. Read books, take online courses, listen to podcasts. Never stop growing. Example, learning a new software that others in the team are finding it hard to master will make you more productive. Finally, focus on solutions. Forget the blame game. Productive people focus on what they can control. Problems? They're just puzzles to solve. Example, project falling behind? Don't whine. Brainstorm solutions to catch up. Take ownership and find a way together. So cultivate these habits. Proactive thinking, positive self-talk, continuous learning, and laser focus on solutions. You got this. This is the key to unlocking your true productivity potential. Get out there and crush it. All right, friend, let's talk about something huge, making this productive life you've built last. Forget quick fixes and temporary boosts. We're talking long-term. Success. This isn't a sprint. It's a marathon, and we're going to crush it. Chapter 15, Sustaining Your Productivity, Long-Term Success. Listen, you've put in the work. You've learned to capture, process, organize, and prioritize. But the real magic happens when you sustain it. Here's the secret. Consistency is king and queen. Don't let this system become another dusty self-help book on the shelf. Use it every single day, even for just 15 minutes at first. Build it into your routine like brushing your teeth. Miss a few days? No biggie. Just jump right back in. Think of it as tending a garden. Consistent watering and weeding keeps it flourishing. Let's say Jake starts using the system, but only reviews his projects once a month. By week 2, things are slipping, deadlines are missed, and he feels overwhelmed again. That's because he needs consistent, regular engagement. That's why consistency is key. Adapt to thrive. Life throws curveballs. Deadlines change, new priorities pop up, and your needs evolve. So should your system. Review it regularly. Are your tools still working for you? Is a specific category overflowing? Tweak it. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what clicks. Think of your plan as a living, breathing thing. Keep nurturing it. Continuous improvement. Never stop learning. Productivity isn't a destination. It's a journey. Seek out new techniques. Read books. Listen to podcasts. And find mentors. As you learn, grow, your system will grow with you. It's like upgrading your toolbox. More tools, new techniques only help you to crush it. Celebration station. Don't forget to celebrate your victories. Big or small, acknowledge your progress. Rewarding yourself reminds you why you started this whole process and keeps fueled up and motivated. It could be as simple as treating yourself to your favorite snack because you finished a big project. Embrace the journey. There will be days when you feel overwhelmed, days when you slip up. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Just acknowledge it, learn from it, and get back on track. Remember, this is a lifetime commitment to yourself. You've got this. Now go out there and create a life that's both productive and fulfilling.